Let's get to it. We're back.
Well, why you gotta be so weird about it? It's been a while though.
It's been a while.
A week,
Just like the past few times, it's been a while.
I know, but like, it's always fun to come back because we usually have like topics to talk about every time we like take such a long break on recording and shit.
True that.
No, we got shit to talk about. Like for instance, Avatar. That shit's currently around
right
now.
Man, it's so what I wanted. It is so what I wanted so far.
I don't know how I feel about it yet, because there are some bits of it that I haven't been like vibing with, but I still like it for what it is. I'm still liking it. To be honest, I've been hooked on it. I've watched like 5 episodes so far, and it's been out for maybe like 2 days. How long?
2 days. Yeah, 2 days. No, it's been out since Thursday.
Oh yeah, it's been fucking. What's today? Sunday. So like it's been out for a while. I mean, not a while, but like I've been watching.
Right.
My expectations for it was already low, so I wasn't expecting much, but it was better than what I expected. I knew it wasn't gonna be like a 10 out of 10 or anything like that, but I like it. I'm gonna finish it today when we get done with the pot.
I'm probably gonna finish it sooner rather than later. I know that much. Within the next 2 or 3 days.
I never expect a 10 out of 10 show with these. You know what I'm saying? Even I feel like the show was kind of like 10 out of 10 to be honest. Like just like the regular little cartoon. I think that shit's fucking.
Yeah, that's a 10.
I could recommend that to anybody, and they would get like a little kick out of it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty easy to get into. The fucking story short. Like it actually has an ending. I like where it left off at.
Yeah, it left off with you kind of speculating just good times going ahead, but I mean apparently there's not.
I don't know if you guys heard, but they coming out with a movie of not a live action movie, but
an animation
movie about what they were doing in their adult lives, and
that's what I really, really want to, because
it comes out in 2025.
I am all for that.
I'm the type of guy that want more graphic shit, but they're not. They're never gonna get too graphic with Avatar. I don't think that franchise is forever like a kid show, right?
They might, because it's a movie. We adults now, so
that's what I was gonna say.
They're gonna do it for the people that been watching it since it came out. Yeah, so like, it might be more graphic.
You guys are getting the vibes of it being kind of like super violent and shit. But I'm over here thinking like maybe because I'm like so used to like seeing gore and shit like nowadays and shit. But I'm like this shit's kind of pretty tame to me.
Well, I mean, I'm saying like just we actually see people die now, whereas like I said, we didn't see Zuko get a scar in the original. Maybe now, because like Jabari said, the fan base has grown up, and we've seen other shows that have taken kind of concepts from Avatar and kind of up the ante with the visceral stuff and everything like that. So I'd say they can if they want to. Yeah, I'm not gonna say they're going to.
I want them to.
I'd like them to
make it gory. It's not gonna be like they're not gonna overdo it. It's not
gonna be heads on a pike or decapitations or dismemberment or anything like that.
Castlevania shit.
Nah, not gory
like that.
Maybe I've been watching too much Castlevania. I just finished like the series, like to its current fucking thing, like season 4. I finished watching it not too long ago. It's pretty good.
All right,
but the live action, it done pulled me in. It done pulled me in. I like my favorite characters so far are Zuko and Iroh.
Of course.
And I like Katara, even though she should have had a little bit of melanin in her because she's brown.
And, exactly.
And the
Sokka too.
Yeah, Sokka too. That's my only little criticism I got with that. Other than that, I think I like Sokka.
I like Sokka, but I mean, I like him because I like the character. I like him because the guy who's playing him is really getting that early kind of prick side of Sokka. Like he's very misogynistic at first.
Yes, like I get that feeling a lot too, bro. Oh my god, I thought it was so hilarious when like was it the second episode where they went to the village or whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
Like she just caught him like changing and shit, and she was just full on just fucking staring, bro. Like she was just like
yeah.
I thought it was so hilarious.
Was episode. Oh, And on the second, I think it was the second or the third episode when Kyoshi had came and took over Aang's body.
Well, did that happen in the show, or was that like
That was a live action. No, that happened in the live action. They didn't do it in the show.
I was gonna say like that. I don't remember that at all. I was so confused. Like, does this happen in the show? Or
It happened in the show, but it didn't show Kyoshi taking over his body.
No, it was just Aang with like the Avatar state, right?
Yeah, he was in
shit.
Avatar state, and Kyoshi took over his body. Yeah, like her persona was in Aang's body, basically.
Yeah, and they never explained it too. If they saw it as well, or was he?
But I like how they did that though. I thought it was nice. I knew that was the same scene from the animated show, but except it didn't show Kyoshi's body in the animated part.
Right.
Okay.
Kyoshi is so dope. I would really like
she was fucking
she didn't give a fuck.
Now everyone is fucking like telling Aang, bro, you need to balls up, dog. You need to be Avatar, bro.
These people are not gonna understand. You need to kill these people. Like they're not gonna give a damn. Like that's my only. That's not with the live action. That's with the show. I hated how soft he was.
But he's a pacifist. So I mean, like that's because
he's like a monk, right?
They're basically like Shaolins, and Shaolins are more passive, and they'll only fight if they have to.
Yeah,
they don't necessarily go for like lethal shots or anything like that. They'll go to like knock you out. Or they'll go to like, break a limb and just paralyze you or something like that.
Yeah, but they're not gonna kill you.
Nah, like I think it's Shaolin for the air nomads. I think it's never mind. I'll get into that. We'll figure it out later.
Right. What else about the show that I liked? I liked how
the CGI is really good. I would give them that. The CGI is like really, really good.
No, dude, all I can see it's like shit. Like all I see when I see them bending, like all I see is them just dancing, because I can't like I imagine like the effects and shit for some reason. Like I'm like I don't know how do I say it. To me, when they do the fucking
it's like you see through the CG and all you see is just them just moving their bodies.
Yes, like all the funny dances and shit. I'm like, bro, they must be fucking so awkward in that. I mean, it's not awkward because that's what they're supposed to do, but like I think it's hilarious.
But I think they nailed it though, because it doesn't look like they just going with like a actual, just like, it doesn't look like they dancing. It look like they really fighting instead of like dancing.
It actually looks like martial arts techniques as opposed to them just.
No, when they're actually fighting and shit, I can see them straight up fighting. But like when they're just like water bending, and they're like.
Well, the fire bending isn't bad. The fire bending, I like it. But the water bending is like, you could see
Katara's like doing like.
But I even like the earth style. The earth style isn't bad.
I'm digging that. I like that.
Yeah, earth bending is dope.
Like the earth bending, I can't wait till Toph come in and does like the metal bending.
Dude, when is she coming in?
I bet she'll be like a tease at the end of the season. It's either that or they'll bring her in at the very last episode, like in the last like 10 minutes. You'll get a little bit of her backstory, and then you'll see her in the tournament underground. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's
or some shit like that. I feel like they're gonna show her on the last episode, and you won't see her until season 2.
Yeah, she'll probably be like a more of a focus in season 2.
I think she's like one of my favorite characters from that show.
Yeah, she is definitely my favorite character. Her and Zuko and Iroh.
Sokka's sarcasm even more.
I kind of shipped her and Sokka, to be honest, when they were like.
I did.
I kind of like, I see it. I can see it.
I thought they were gonna end up together, but no. Sokka ends up with
Suki, right?
Yeah, with Suki.
Yeah.
God damn it, man.
Do we ever find out who Toph's ex-husband is or anything like that?
I don't know. I don't really care enough.
Because we didn't. They didn't tell us that in Korra.
No, they didn't. No. Well, shit. Maybe we'll find out if the movie that you were saying comes out in 2025. Maybe we'll find out who it is.
Yeah, maybe we'll find out in the movie. They definitely didn't explain that in Korra. So.
No, they did not.
All right. Well, what does everyone enjoy? What's your favorite moment so far?
For me, on episode 4, I know you haven't got to episode 4 yet, Alonzo, but for me, it's not spoiler because you already know what's gonna happen.
Everyone knows the story at this point.
But it's how they because they showed the memory of Uncle Iroh at his son's funeral, because when the Earth Kingdom had like captured him and was bringing him back to this camp, this guy was telling him how he hated him for burning down his place and basically killing some of his loved ones and stuff like that. But then when it goes back to Uncle Iroh at his son's funeral, it shows people saying that, oh, he pulled back from burning the place down. So, he actually didn't do that, but the guy thinks that he did that. Mm-hmm. So it just basically showed me that Uncle Iroh really didn't even want to go to war or anything like that.
I think he lost his son and that's why he pulled back or some shit. Like he lost his son and it was him at a funeral and shit.
Yeah.
But was that even part of the show? I don't remember that at all.
They didn't show that part, but they didn't show that part in the anime, but they talked about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I liked about it most, because go ahead.
Oh yeah, they had a moment between Zuko and fucking Iroh where he came up at the how they come up to the family members that died and shit and just say I'm sorry for your loss type shit. Like fucking Zuko had shit to say.
Zuko had a lot to say, and I liked that.
Yeah.
And then that's when Zuko saved him, and he saw the Avatar and everybody else leaving on Appa, and he just looked and was just like, nah, we got to get back home.
Yeah.
Take her uncle.
That's why that's one of my favorite moments of the show. Right. That was a good moment.
No, the Uncle Iroh and fucking Zuko, shit. That's the story that I've want to see compared to Aang and them
and everybody else.
That's the thing that's really keeping me even more invested, because we got plenty of time with them in the original show, but there's still smaller moments that we didn't get. And then just like you said, Jabari, just that, and you said it too, Alex, just that chemistry that the two actors have right now, it's nailing it, bro. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Everyone else has good chemistry so far.
Yeah.
But, their chemistry, it's
it feels
right off the bat.
It feels like they're fucking, sometimes it feels like they're the character, from the show a little bit. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
They nail, their fucking, what's the word, mannerisms and shit. And I don't know. I feel like I like it. I like it a lot.
And you could see Zuko's desperation to capture the Avatar just so he could go back home. Mm-hmm. So it's really good.
They're nailing the dialogue, and just it's it almost feels like the two actors who play Zuko and Iroh, they actually might have they could literally be family members. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
and they nailed Jet. I like Jet.
I like Jet too. Mm-hmm. Jet was cool.
Jet was cool. I liked him.
Yeah,
they nailed him. They nailed even his friends and stuff like that. So
but I never really liked Jet though. Even in the show and after
I didn't like him like that either.
As a character, not a character. I think he's a bad guy.
I didn't like him like that either.
I could have done with it without him. That kind of teased a love triangle between her, Katara, and Aang and everything like that.
Aang doesn't even seem like he notices at all. He's super kid right now.
Well, remember, he didn't notice in the beginning.
No, I don't think he noticed.
I don't think he notices until season 2 or 3 is when he's like, okay, I kind of like Katara.
Yeah.
But see, that's another thing that I like about the live action is, see, in the anime, they talked about what happened, but they didn't. They talked about things that happened, but they didn't go back and show it. Yeah. In the live action, they showing you what they talked about and what happened. That's why a lot of people be getting confused. But it's nah, they're just going back and showing you what everybody's reactions was to how this happened and how that happened. They even showed how Katara mama died. So
that's one thing that like I said, you actually get those smaller moments that are really integral to the story, and you actually, they drag you. I'm not gonna say drag you. They pull you in emotionally and everything like that. Even with the Airbenders dying, that was insane. You just see nothing but ash from their bodies and everything like that. Yeah, after after everyone is basically killed and whatnot.
Yeah, they fucking torched them until they were not even there no more. We're bodies were not remaining.
Ozai that did that.
No, so. It wasn't even Ozai.
No, I forgot.
Because that was 100 years. That was 100 years ago. Yeah, so that would have been Sozin.
But see, that's another thing that happened. They didn't show in the anime how Aang people died.
Exactly.
They just showed it, him in the ice ball, and that was it. But they didn't show.
They showed him running. Before. They showed him flying away on Appa, then just going into the
state.
Yeah, going to see I forgot the guy's name. His bracelet in the anime or in the cartoon, right?
Oh yeah,
They showed
yeah.
that he saw the bracelet, and then that's when he snapped.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I like how they added to that and showed you what actually happened to them and stuff like that. Because I was confused in the beginning. I was like, I don't remember this.
Yeah.
But then when I seen him fly away to Appa, I said, oh, so this is what happened and how he froze himself up for 100 years. And stuff like
it looks like whenever he goes to Avatar state and shit, like Katara's not the person that's like stops him every time. Isn't it usually Katara that fucking stops him?
She doesn't stop him until they get to the desert.
Oh, okay.
I thought she stopped him when
I
they
thought
were
he
in
stopped him
the.
there.
I thought that she stopped him when they were in the Air Nomad Temple too, though. Like when he first saw that his old friend died, and he found the necklace, and then he went to Avatar State, and then like I think it was Katara who was like, "Dang, you got to calm down and whatnot." But even still, I mean,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Y'all probably right though, but I'm fine with it. I like they did the I thought they was gonna have Sokka dress up as the
No, they didn't have time for that. They only had one episode.
Yeah, they didn't have time for it, but I like how he was dancing with her and stuff like that.
Dude, I thought that was cool. So stupid, bro. I was like, what are you training right now, bro? You were here for 2 days and you could do all this now all of a sudden? All right, dog.
I knew some stuff was gonna get cut, but I'm okay with it.
I'm pretty sure if it comes out on DVD, there's gonna be like a director's cut, and you'll see like more of a training arc and everything like that.
Yeah, you'll see more of the training arc and stuff like that.
Bro, all they were doing, it was like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I couldn't, bro. I was laughing the whole time, but like
so far, like I said, it's pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Anything you guys don't like so far?
Anything I don't like?
I would say that the boy who's playing Aang could act a little bit better.
But you feel the same way too?
Yeah,
same.
But it's a child actor though. Also.
I feel like it's gonna get better by each episode.
Like I'm pretty sure, like once we get to season 2, he'll get more time in the oven, I guess, and then he'll
understand the character a little bit better.
Yeah,
understand like how he should act instead of like he's not trying to act one for one, but like his own version of Aang, I guess.
Yeah. But no, which I think that's fine, but I mean, like Jabari said, it could be a tad bit better. You know what I mean?
No, I feel the same way. There's some parts in there where I'm like,
because I feel like Zuko and Aru doing their thing, Sokka doing his thing. Katara, she be tripping sometimes, but she doing a good job. But Aang is the one where I feel like, okay, you got to do a little bit better.
Yeah, some of his dialogue doesn't like. You get it, some of it lands a little flat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he be a little flat sometimes, but other than that, I really don't have no other complaints about it so far.
Yeah, so far, like I said, I mean, other than the violence is there. Like I said, we've seen people burned, like we've seen plenty of people burned alive, and just
that's what caught me off guard. When they was getting burnt alive, I said, "Oh, I didn't think we was gonna see that."
Yeah, like in the first 5 minutes, we saw someone just get burnt to a crisp, and I was like, "Whoa!" I didn't think Netflix had the balls to do that.
That's like the most they've done so far, right? Yeah,
that and the Airbenders, massacre.
You know what I thought? I thought it was just gonna be them shooting fire at them and then them just dying. I didn't think it was gonna be them being burnt alive. And
they got burnt to her, Chris. Like, you remember how that one guy fucking burnt her, like when she was doing the little tornado bullshit? I thought that was fucked up.
Yeah, that was fucked up. She was trying to put all the fire out. And he just like,
oh yeah, he made it look so easy, bro. Like all you guys had to do was put a little fire in there and she would be burnt alive. No, they were just standing there just watching her form this tornado and shit.
Or I like the moment when shit, he burnt up Aang Master, and was basically like, shit, we got the comet, so ain't nothing y'all can do about
exactly. It would have been, I mean, if it wasn't for the comet, you might have won.
Yeah.
But we got the comet, bitch. Boom.
They kind of clapped the fucking airbenders and shit. But they got caught by surprise.
Yeah, they got caught by. Well, one of the guys kind of knew it was coming. He was like, we need the Avatar,
Yeah.
but the Avatar left. So
Yeah.
I mean, didn't they even mention the fact that like, look, the Fire Nation is planning something, so you've got to start getting ready, Aang.
yeah.
But Aang just didn't. But of course, Aang doesn't want that. He doesn't want that
But don't you feel
responsibility.
mad at, like, I don't know how I
I mean,
feel.
honestly, I would be mad too because it's like, bro, like whether you
dropped
like
the
it or not,
ball.
you the Avatar. Like you need to be here.
Yeah, but I mean, you also got to remember, Aang is still like, he's still like what? He's like what at the start, like 12 or something like
Yeah, he was
that.
12.
So like that's a lot for a 12-year-old. So
Mhm.
I mean, think about it. If you were a 12-year-old, I mean, and you have that kind of responsibility. I
It's
mean,
like
I want to understand like that. I want to understand it, like how much of a responsibility that is.
But
Because
I
that
don't
is a
think I would have
responsibility.
just left.
nah, I wouldn't have left. But I mean, I wouldn't have wanted that though.
Why did he
Yeah.
leave again?
Because he didn't want the responsibility. He just was like,
So he was running away.
and
Oh,
it was.
Well,
I think
he technically didn't run away though.
no, I think he was more so leaving just to clear his head.
Yeah.
Really, just to
Okay.
kind of
And he
be like,
like-
well, my childhood's gone. Let me just clear my head. Let me have one more last ride
No,
before I
I
have to
would've
do
been, like,
He
fucked
this.
up that if
caught in
he
that fucking
left.
storm.
And then got caught in the storm and he was like, nah, maybe not today, maybe another day. I'll go back. And then fucking his ass gets caught in the fucking
Yeah.
ice block for like
Yeah.
100 years. Oh my god. No, I ain't dropping the ball, bro, already.
He did,
Mhm.
but I mean, you know, but if he didn't, then we wouldn't have had this amazing journey, Alex.
Dude, oh yeah,
The
yeah, for
journey.
sure. Yeah, the journey, the story.
You feel like they nailed Boomy?
Dude, I don't know how I feel about Boomy because Boomy was being an asshole,
Yeah,
but like he
Boomy-
had his reasons too. Like that, by the end of it, I was like, yeah, I can see why.
I
You
can
fucking-
see why. 'Cause he like, I was at war by myself, and where were you at?
Mm-hmm.
Where
So-
were you? But like he didn't need to be an asshole, but like that's the type of person he is. He's
Yeah.
he's a fucking weirdo.
But they did nail the part when he was like, I got one more challenge for you, and they was riding on that thing down the
Oh yeah, I love
the
that.
what you
Mhm.
call it?
I like that.
Like that was cool.
Yeah,
No, like they did it kind of like weird because like instead of like Sasuke and Sakura, not Sakura, fucking oh my god,
Sokka and Katara.
Katara were like in the cave and shit. Like they were captured, right? Like in the fucking cartoon.
No, I don't think
No,
so.
They
they-
were like captured by that rock.
They
candy
were.
shit.
They may not have been captured, but I know they were imprisoned though.
They were in prison like with
Like
a
they
rock.
might have tricked them to get them there, so
Yeah, like
Boomy
a-
could actually see Aang and
Yeah.
test him.
And like instead Aang came there himself, right? Like he
Mhm.
fucking wanted to talk to him and shit. I don't know. And then he got in prison. I don't know. It was a little weird. But no, I liked it. Boomy was cool. He grew on me by the end. Because I
Yeah.
was like,
he
man,
pulled
why
me in by then.
yeah, I was like,
They got his character right.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
no, I liked it. Oh fuck. I wish fuck, I wanna watch the rest to be honest. I kinda wanna know how it ends.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I get back home, I'm gonna put it on and finish it off.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
how many? Yeah, you got like 3 more.
You got 3 episodes left, so
It's 8 episodes, right?
yeah.
It's only
All right, I got 5 left, so I'm looking. Like I said, I'm into it.
I'm gonna get some food and I'm gonna finish it off.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right. What else you guys been watching?
Oh yeah,
What
I
it-
know the new episode of Ninja Kamui came out today.
Mhm.
I've not watched it.
I'm gonna probably
I haven't
watch
watched
that
it yet
this
either.
evening whenever I get done with Avatar.
hmm
But like I've been hearing many things about it. People have the same like fucking opinion that we got. Like no story basically, but the fucking action and animation, the choreography and shit.
I mean, I feel like we only on episode 3, so maybe the story is just like
No, it's
coming
building. It's
together.
building.
Mhm.
It's building. But like like I want to watch it. It was cool. I'll watch it again. I kind of want to see.
Yeah, I'm pretty into it so far.
One of my friends told me about this one anime we should watch. It's like crispy animation, the story, dialogue, production, and
Name it.
everything is good. It's called Free Ren Beyond's Journey's End.
Oh, dude, I'm watching that right, bro. That shit's fire, man. That
It
shit
is.
like. It has 24 episodes out, but when they first initially started airing, it dropped 4.
Mhm.
So I think we're gonna get like
Like an extra 4 episodes or something.
yeah, a little bit like that. I think we got 4 more episodes left, but no, right now it's on like right now it's actiony right now. That's pretty good right now. And
Okay.
the story is slow and shit, but
But
it's
I like a slow burn.
yes,
though.
it's,
I like
it's
that.
a nice slow burn.
What was I watching? I've been going back and watching Space Dandy.
Space Dandy.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
pretty funny. I'm enjoying it. It's nothing I'm gonna take seriously, but you know, it's one of those like where like if I have like a day where I just need something to kind of just get my just to get me up out of my like upset state, then I can just put Space Dandy on. I can enjoy it.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
you'd
have
be
like
alright.
I have a back catalog of good wholesome anime for
Oh, yeah.
a real bad day.
Oh yeah, I have it on my list. I have a bunch of anime on my list where I can just be like, okay, I could watch this and I'll be in a better mood after I get done watching it.
I know
Yeah.
this shit gonna be so wholesome, so
Yeah.
fucking. It's gonna touch me in the soul. I'm gonna be fucking refreshed by the end of it. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me.
I'm telling you, anime is like my little unwinding thing.
Yeah,
like,
pretty
I could
much.
just have some food and watch something wholesome, and I'll be all right.
It's either that or I'll read some comics, which I've been reading the season 1 of Static Shock here recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is older, but like I think it came out like in 2018. It's older, but man, whoever did the penciling and the art for that really bought their A game, man.
It
Like,
looked really pretty. Like I
Yeah.
saw glances of it a little bit because we went to the same store
Yeah.
when you bought it and shit. And it looked pretty, bro. I even said it when I picked it up. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, they look pretty.
like I said, like I don't know who. Like I'm probably gonna go back and look at who did the penciling and everything for that. But yeah, it looks really really good. I mean the I'm on the second of the chapters, and like just him fighting Hot Streak. It looks good. Now Virgil's a little bit different now, but I still like it.
It's my sidekick, right?
No, Hot Streak is the fire guy.
Oh,
Yeah, the one who who.
Static Shock in so long.
Yeah, for real though. It's been so long.
Hey, it's on Max.
And I've only watched it on the shows too.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really know like too much about his fucking lore.
I'm
Only,
surprised they haven't brought it back or like tried to redo it.
no,
or
for real though,
something.
like Static Shock is such a fucking like good like character too, bro.
Wasn't
Like
he
he has,
DC, right?
He's DC, but see, Milestone bought DC, and they like because Reginald Hudlin is like one of the better black writers who actually has a name right now. He's the one who wrote it, and that's why it's so good. I mean, there's a lot of social justice undertones in it, but I mean, that's how it was in the original Static Shock. You know what I mean? But like I said, DC just doesn't know how to put Static in. Plus, I mean, like Dwayne McDuffie owns the rights. Dwayne McDuffie passed, and like his wife just now said, "Okay, look, you got to buy out the rights, and you have to do it justice." So far, they haven't really been able to do it justice, like in a show format. That's what I'm thinking. Because I mean, let's be honest, we'd all want to see more Static.
I do.
Because he was supposed to be DLC in Injustice too.
And don't him and Batman have a crossover, right?
Yes. Him and Batman have a crossover. He crosses over with a lot of members of the Justice League. He crossed over with John Stewart, Green Lantern, with Hawkgirl,
Yeah.
Flash, and Batman. So
That's what I'm surprised they have not made a live action for this man.
who you gonna get to play him? The kid
Jaden
from
Smith.
No.
No.
I think we've been over this.
Jaden's too old now, but
for real,
yeah,
yeah.
like
He's not too old, but I don't think he could do it.
I don't think he could do it
I
either.
don't think he can do
And
it.
I ain't trying to hate on him, but I don't think he could do
Hey,
it.
he looks young enough though, but I don't know how he looks nowadays. To be honest,
Yeah, like I don't know if he could really actually nail that. Like Static Shock wasn't aggressive or anything like that, but Jaden is like
Static Shock, he was a teenager, right? Like
Yeah.
just like high school.
He started it when he was
he was like
14,
15.
15, yeah. He started 14 or 15.
No, I always thought that
And
was
Richie
cool.
was his sidekick.
Yeah, but Richie didn't get his power until season 3, I think.
Yeah.
So,
until,
like you could slow burn that in and bring Richie in. I'd be all for that.
Mhm.
Because Richie was dope. I liked Richie.
His dad was just racist, I think.
Oh yeah, you guys seen they're trying to drop a Naruto live action movie.
I was
You guys seen that?
I meant to share that with you two on IG, but I forgot.
No, fuck it. I haven't read much about it, but like, fuck it. I saw it earlier. I
I'm
was like,
just like, what is that even going to be about?
I think it's gonna be all the way to the Zabuza arc, or they fucking like fight, and he goes like Naruto goes sicko mode, and then he beats him up, and then I think that's where the movie's gonna end. To be honest, like that first initial bit when they go on the bridge and shit. And,
Yeah.
and I think that's gonna be the whole movie.
Interesting. I don't know how that's now I can't even talk right. I have my expectations so low for that.
I believe in it, damn it.
I don't know how that's gonna.
Maybe it'll get me back into Naruto.
They have to have yellow hair, pink hair, black hair.
Oh yeah, that's
gray
like,
hair.
dude. I hate seeing like anime hair in like real life because you can't like get over how like unreal it looks. Like the pink hair,
Yeah.
and like the Naruto fucking hair spikes.
Yeah.
But then you have to do it because if you don't,
that's part of the character.
Yeah.
They did Yusuke a little bit better in the live action. I will say that.
Yeah.
Like the little bit of the live action that I have seen, they like you do get a Yusuke vibe from this guy, but I mean, for me, it's like I feel like it's Spirit Cop wearing the skin of Yu Yu Hakusho, which I mean, it is what it is, you know.
If they could do a better job at, I guess, making the hair look more realistic in the live actions,
maybe like they need to do like some changes for the character designs and shit, like
just something like that. Like,
I don't think that. Like, see, like this is because I mean, like we've I don't know if we've ever really talked about it, but I mean, like, Western stuff is like a lot easier to adapt into live action because it's not as like out there as a lot of like Eastern stuff, like because Dragon I think the only anime that you could really have an adaptation of in live action would probably be just like a Seinen or just something more grounded. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know, like sometimes it's weird whenever you see it like translated over to like anime shit transferred over to like live action shit. It looks weird sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
It looks off. Yeah, it really looks off.
It's like
it just looks a little weird, and then like it wouldn't be so bad because most of the time with anime live actions, the acting is horrible.
Yeah.
Now, if the acting is good, then you could kind of like keep watching it because you're like, all right, the acting ain't bad. So, but if the acting is bad, then you're not gonna finish it because it's just not good.
I'm imagining like for Naruto, right? Like they gotta do all the like hand signs and shit. They gotta do like the fucking. They're gonna have effects like fire and shit, and like the clones and everything. Oh, they have to do all that.
They have to do all that shit. Like, I'm gonna watch it, but like I said, my expectations for it is gonna be very low.
I'll watch it to talk about it, bro. Like I'll watch it. I like the OG Naruto's. I'll give it a shot. You know,
that's gonna take a lot of CG and a lot of just choreography, and that might take years and years and years to make though.
They're talking
just
about
to perfect.
That's gonna come out like next year.
Yeah, I know.
Netflix on a roll, dog. Is it Netflix? Do we know?
I think it is Netflix.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
No, Netflix been getting on the live actions. Once they got that One Piece money, you know what I'm saying?
The One Piece live action wasn't that bad though.
It wasn't bad.
I have not finished the last 2 episodes of it.
I think I'm like 2 in. It's not that bad.
I like it. I liked it when it was airing and shit. I'm gonna come back to it just to say I finished it.
I'm having enough fun with it to where I'll be like, okay, I'll see where it goes.
Shit.
I think the only one that I could really think that you could really do like a good adaptation of because it's so grounded. Like, and this is technically a shonen, but I mean, I think the only one that you could do is probably just Spy X Family.
Yeah,
maybe a Demon Slayer.
Spy Family, I see.
Maybe, but it's a lot of CGI in Demon Slayer.
It'd have to be a lot of CG, but I mean, like
it gets a little weird, like with the fucking flame effects and the fucking not the flame effects, the
like
sword effects.
The breathing techniques with the fire, the water, and all that kind of stuff.
Because that's like their signature, bro. Like, they gotta for sure have that.
But
with Spy X Family, you could probably do that and succeed.
Yeah,
because the only power in that I know of so far is just the daughter with
the telekinesis.
Yeah, that's easy to fucking.
Well, not telekinesis, but the telepath. Yeah. Telepathy. Yeah, there you go. Telepathy.
But yeah, no, you could totally do that. I can see that. I love to see that, actually.
I still have to finish season 2 for Spy X Family.
I haven't touched season 2
It's been a minute since I got back into it. I mean, it's not that I didn't like it or anything. It's just that there was other stuff coming out, and then, the stuff that we have going on too.
Because I'm for sure going to watch it because I love Spy X Family.
It's a little too wholesome for me sometimes. We're like, I don't want to.
It's feel good anime,
wholesome stuff.
It's too feel good for me, bro. Like, sometimes I don't want all this sugar. Sometimes I want violence.
I love it, man. I love it.
I enjoy it, man. I really enjoy it.
I'm saving it for a bad day.
All right, that's fair. How about we get into anime couples, guys, or just let's just do geek culture couples? How about that?
I fucking just geek culture shit, man.
All right then.
Just name shit.
All right.
Naruto and Hinata. I thought they were cool. She was crushing over Naruto for like years
For
and years.
years and years. They did not get together until the very end.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. It only took like the whole fucking village to get destroyed for them to actually get together, right?
Well, they got together in a movie, right?
I don't know.
I wouldn't know. I don't really watch Naruto like it.
Right.
They got together and they got married at the end of the show, but they got together in this movie because Naruto finally confessed his feelings to her. And yeah, obviously it was canon, but
no, they had a whole fucking like movie for this shit, dog.
yeah, they had a movie for it. They got together, but then at the end of the war, that's when they get married and shit. And you never really with Sasuke and Sakura.
Toxic.
You don't know that they get together until Boruto comes out.
Interesting.
Which is
no fucking Sakura was chasing this man for years.
So she was simping for him.
Yes, yes, she fucking for years.
Sasuke might have had like a little emotion for Sakura, but he was so like
laser focused
into
on
the darkness that that feeling that he did have for Sakura was gone.
And fucking Naruto, my boy, was simping for years for fucking Sakura, right?
Yeah,
years.
Well, he got over it in Shippuden. Remember when she was like, "Oh, I love you," and he was like, stop lying to me."
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that was like because she was trying to get him to stop him from, I think, going to save Sasuke, try to go to save Sasuke, and that's when she said that bullshit, and he was like,
"Stop the cap!
Stop the cap!" Like,
I don't believe that one bit. It's been years. I've been trying for years. I don't believe
you. Tell me this out of nowhere. Like, come on,
no way, bro. All right, Urameshi and what's her
Keiko?
Keiko.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They was a couple, but they didn't make it official until the end.
I think that it was official. It just wasn't. It wasn't.
This man went to a whole different like fucking dimension for a couple of months and shit.
Years. He was there for a few years.
But he told her, right?
Yeah, he told her.
I'll be back. Let's get married.
Hell, that's what I was gonna say. He even told her like he wanted to marry her. So I mean, like now she thought that like now she was like, I don't know what my boyfriend would think about that. And his dad and her dad was all like, there it is, Yusuke, always the jokester. But at the end, you could just tell that. I mean, it was gonna happen. You could always tell it was gonna happen.
You could tell.
Just like how Kuwabara couldn't catch a dub until he got with Yukino, and then he started. Then he started he leveled up real fast.
That's my boy.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. What's another anime couple?
Fucking Ichigo and that one bitch. I keep forgetting her name.
Yeah.
Orihime.
Yeah, they still not together yet, right?
Nah, they're together.
They have a kid.
They have a kid and everything.
Yeah.
What, in the manga?
There was like a story after the manga.
That's what I was gonna say. Didn't they bring Bleach back for a little bit?
Yeah, I think for a few chapters or some shit, and it was like about his son and how OP he is, but he's
of course,
like he is like he's super OP.
I mean, but isn't Ichigo just stupid OP too, though?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit, but he's not like overly strong, at least from what I'm seeing in the from the anime.
I mean, from what I've seen, Ichigo is just like the end all be all. Like he is basically Goku. Even like if you beat him, then I mean he's gonna just come back to life, and next thing you know he's gonna lose control, and it's just
training arc. That's right.
Pretty much.
I'll be back.
Like, and I mean, I feel like there's more story in Bleach than Kubo actually told. But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Bleach fan. I know you guys prefer it more than I do. So
no, yeah. I like it. I mean,
I have to start over and watch it if I really want to get back into Bleach.
I watched it so out of order that I don't know shit, man. To be honest,
like I forgot about how Bleach even starts.
I don't know how it starts.
I don't know if I'll go back and watch it because I can't watch something from where it's at now and try and get into it. I have to remember everything that's gonna happen before I get back into it.
I honestly like skipped a whole like maybe 2 full seasons of it, like not back to back, but like I skipped the Bound arc because like that was like really boring. And I mean, like I'm like, okay, this is like a filler arc. Then I mean, I went into basically the time when the Arankar came into the main world, and then I mean, like I watched the majority of Wakamundo. But then it cut to like what the Soul Reapers were doing while Ichigo and Chad and Uryu and all of them were in Wakamundo. And then I'm like, oh my God, you just like it just made the series just go to like a halt. Then I went back and then I skipped that arc.
Yeah.
And then I went back into Wakamundo. And I mean, they spent like 4 or 5 seasons in Wakamundo, and I'm just like, in this, why is this taking so long?
Yeah, like why is it taking so long?
They have guides for that, bro. Like, cause a lot of like super long not mangas, fucking animes and shit have like so many fillers and shit. They got, I know fucking Naruto for a fact like has over half the episodes are filler or some shit.
Yeah, but I mean, like my beef is this though: a whole arc is filler arc. That drives me nuts. Like, and my cousin kept telling me, like, because I was like, Bleach can't be that bad. Is it really that bad? She kept telling me, Lonnie, do not go and watch that. It's gonna hurt your feelings. I'm warning you. I'm like, man, let me see what this is all about. I started watching it. Soul Society was good. I will give him that. Soul Society was good.
That's classic.
Even,
Bankai. You remember that?
Yeah.
Bankai.
Bankai. Ugh. But yeah, like. Even that, I felt that there were some holes that I didn't really like in Soul Society, but it was still good for what it was. But then everything after that, it just was like, okay, all right. When is something gonna happen? Something big.
More filler.
Pretty much.
What are we doing today? They're in high school.
It really just goes like I just feel like Bleach goes around in a circle. Like everything goes around and around and around
What do
and
y'all
around.
think is actually gonna end?
I mean, it's over now, but it wouldn't surprise me if
Wait, so the manga is finished?
yeah, the manga's finished.
Oh,
I'm not sure what like Bleach or like I don't. Is the one with his kid still called Bleach? Is that still considered the series Bleach?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
So there's a version with him and his kid.
I don't know
Apparently
how long
so.
that is. I'm not sure if it was like a one shot fucking manga chapter or is
So
it a
when did-
series. I'm not sure.
When did the manga for Bleach end?
I think it ended back in 2016.
It's a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute
Dang, so they took this long to bring the Blood War arc? It's crazy.
because the anime had gotten cut
It
for a
got
while.
cut, yeah.
Like they said that they were going to bring it back originally, but then I mean,
People
like
have been hoping for that for years. Like
Yeah.
Bleach fans have been fucking like
Dying
suffering.
for
This is finally paying off. They're finally getting what they
Yeah, 'cause
wanted
I'll
for years.
admit, from what I see, the animation and stuff looks nice.
Oh yeah, dude. They went so over the top. I haven't seen shit, but I hear about like how fucking gorgeous it is and shit. I want to watch it just to see the animation, but like
But-
I don't know shit about it.
But see, that's the thing. I mean, with me, I mean, I'll always say Bleach, like it always looks good. Even the manga pages that I've seen, like Kubo can draw his butt off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, that was
Like-
great. I like the art.
But it's like there's not like I said, it just goes around in a circle. But I mean, like I said, it always looks good. Like I mean, the designs are cool. I mean, even the backgrounds when he does illustrate backgrounds, it's fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But yeah.
Okay. Another couple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we were talking about couples, right?
Right.
Rock and Revy from Black Lagoon.
I don't know how their chemistry is.
You should watch Black Lagoon.
I
should
should
watch
maybe
Black
I should.
Lagoon.
Black
Maybe I
Lagoon
should.
is a ride,
No,
man.
it's-
They need to bring a third season for Black Lagoon.
It's been on my list because it's one of those like famed like classic ones. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like I kind of want to watch it.
The chemistry with them don't get going until after they have this argument on episode 7 when like Rock basically puts Revy in her place. You know
Damn.
what I'm talking about.
I remember.
Oh, what
After
is-
that, they have like it's solid.
what's
Mhm.
Black Lagoon about?
Basically, because ain't they on a different part, not a different part of the planet. They like in a they out in a country,
yeah,
or some
yeah.
shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Rock was working for these people but then they basically cut him out of their life because what they didn't need him no more. Or
something like that. Yeah.
And he I don't know if he hired the Black Lagoon Company or something like that.
I want to say I want to say he hired him. Yeah, it's been a minute since I watched Black Lagoon, but yeah,
because they came and picked him up because they had to protect him, and basically the job was done. Barack was like, "Hey, no, these people still finna try and come and kill me, so I'm finna basically be with y'all." And what they let it slide.
They let it slide.
They was just like, all right, whatever. So they just be going on missions and shit, trying to get like money and stuff.
They're kind of like a mercenary team, basically.
Yeah,
like it's one of those kind of joints.
It's one of those things where whatever the job is, as long as the money is right, they gonna go do it.
The mercenaries and shit.
Oh yeah.
And what happens? Is it like a thriller, fucking murders? Is it like romance? Is it like
it's kind of a shoot 'em up?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like murder, romance, a little bit of romance though. Not like much, but they do give you romance between Rock and Reggie.
It's like really, I think it's more like a Trigun on steroids, to be honest. I mean, because like Trigun is.
I still watch Trigun, bro.
Yeah, well, you should.
I think didn't like Stampede get nominated for some shit too. Like,
I don't care.
Yeah, didn't the Crunchyroll Awards happen?
You gotta watch it. I got like 5 episodes left, man. It's worth it.
It's worth it. I'll watch it.
Speaking of Trigun, I like both of the couples in Trigun. I liked Meryl and Vash.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't confirmed, but I mean, you could kind of tell that that's the route that they were going. And then I liked
the way how it is now, you could tell.
Yeah. Then I like Millie and Wolfwood's relationship. Like their relationship is funny. It's fun. Like Millie is like they have her kind of like an airhead, but Millie has it where it counts though. Like if you need someone to have your back, Millie is the one that you want to go to. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I like that. I like those relationships, and I mean, and then I like Yor and Lloyd a lot too.
I like Yor and Lloyd relationship.
I mean,
even though it's not confirmed yet, but I like their relationship.
I want them to be a thing, but it doesn't seem like they've been in the relationship kind of mode. Yeah, like,
I mean, not yet. You know, it's still early.
Like in the first season, I don't remember them doing anything romantic. Besides, didn't they go on a date or some shit?
They go on a few dates. Yeah.
They go on a few dates, but I think it's a slow burn. I don't think they're just gonna
I haven't seen anything like I like the part when she was like drunk as shit and like she was like,
you know, her real emotions was coming out. How she feel about Lloyd.
I love that part.
Like,
and then I like Lloyd. I mean Lloyd. I like Yor in mommy mode too. I think that's really fun.
But your Lloyd feelings be coming out too because he'll find himself doing something that he's not supposed to do. That's not a part of the mission. He's like. He's like, whoa, why did I even do that? Yeah. So you could tell he's starting to care.
I mean, and like really like getting on Spy X Family, I think that the way that it's gonna like start to reach the peak is when what's yours boss's name again? Housekeeper or something like that?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Well, I think that it's gonna I think that there's going to be a lot of tension here soon, probably like within the next 2 or 3 seasons, to where like Housekeeper's going to be like, you have a new mission. Your mission is to go after Lloyd. And
what's his fucking name again? Like his fucking alias?
Twilight. Yeah. It's to go after Twilight. Yours going to figure out, wait, this is the man that I'm supposedly married to, but her feelings are going to come into it. They're going to fight. But when I think that one of them is going to get the upper hand on the other.
And but she's a little oblivious as well, is she not? Like, cause she still doesn't realize
he's a spy. Yeah.
She doesn't. He's a spy, and like,
she's an assassin.
Yeah, no.
And Anya is a telepath, and
Bond. Y'all done.
No. This isn't spoiler. This is just speculation. This is just speculation.
This is like his theories, man.
Yeah, these are just my theories. But that's kind of what I'm thinking that is gonna happen, and I think it'll end with.
You haven't read any of the manga or anything?
No, I haven't read it. I haven't read it.
Season 2 stuff.
No, this is just off of just like stuff that that I've read in the past. Not when it comes to the manga or anything like that, but just just tales that I've read before. Nice. I think that they'll probably like end up trying to get off of, trying to get off the radar and going somewhere else. That's how I'm assuming that it's gonna go. But yeah.
I kind of wanted to go kind of dark and like instead of like
I feel like it's gonna have some dark moments.
no, I kind of wanted to go dark where like the mom and dad die and then Anya survives and then
What
she
the
like
fuck?
yeah and then Anya takes over and she's a spy, but then
You're
it's-
so evil.
a little bit, and then instead of calling it Spy X Family, it's a Spy Spy X.
Your Spy X.
The Spy X. No, I don't know. I'm a little.
I'm pretty sure that Anya's gonna learn stuff from Yor eventually.
No, I kind of want them to be like a family spies, but if anything, I want Anya to be the one that fucking like I don't know. This
Carries
is my
on
own,
to carry on the family tradition and everything like
this
that.
is my own like little fan fiction that I'm coming up with. This is what I want.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Let me see another anime couple. I would say,
It doesn't have to be anime. It can be anything geek culture.
Batman, Catwoman.
Absolutely, the best couple.
Batman, Catwoman.
I
yeah.
ship it.
I mean, in other universes, like, and even it's kind of speculated that Batman and Catwoman have a daughter. So,
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, but Batman has
Bat baby.
Let's see, Batman. I mean, because they're not his kids, but each of the Robins and even Batgirl are technically Batman's kids, though. You know what I mean? But I mean, Batman has had a kid with Talia. That's where Damian comes from. And again, I'm pretty sure in an alternate universe, like it was confirmed, like I think it was Earth 2, that Batman and Catwoman got together and they had Helena, and she became Huntress when Batman became the commissioner.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
All right.
I like you know who I wanted to be a couple, but I knew it wouldn't happen.
who's
Is
that?
that one scene when what's her name? What
anime is it?
It's not anime. It's the girl from the DC universe.
Oh, okay.
Harley. When Harley had Robin trapped in that house.
You're talking about her and Nightwing.
Yeah. I was like, they probably would make a good couple.
I wanted Harley and Deadshot to be a couple.
Yeah.
But I like Harley and Poison Ivy together. It's really fun. I enjoy it. Just like let's see. Let's see who else do I like. Obviously Superman and Lois. I don't want him to be with Wonder Woman. Then like I like Hal Jordan and Carol Ferris as Star Sapphire. Like that's a dope couple too.
Robin and Starfire.
Sure.
I'm just naming
Robin and
couples.
Starfire, yeah, I like them. Or no, I really liked Beast Boy and Raven.
Oh no, for sure.
I think everybody likes Beast Boy and
No,
Raven.
for sure.
Like that's like a cardinal sin if you don't like those two together.
Man, like I was fine with like in the kids show, I was fine with him and Tara being together, but I really liked him and Raven. I thought they were like gonna end up being something.
I love their banter and shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I don't know what it is now, but Damien is getting with Raven now, which is wild because I mean, I don't know who Beast Boy is with now, but I know that another couple I liked was and this is still comic related. I like I lost my train of thought. Sorry,
I like
guys.
Green Lantern and before she did that bullshit on him, what's the bird lady?
Hawk Girl.
Yeah, I liked him and her, but she
betrayed the league.
Yeah, she betrayed the league.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But I don't know if there's still a thing in the comics because I think that John Stewart got with Vixen. I'm not gonna swear that that's canon though. Obviously not Wally West. I like a newer couple is Red Hood, Jason Todd. That's basically the Robin that died that came back to life.
Mm-hmm.
I like him with Artemis. She's an Amazon, but she's not from the Greek side. She's from the Egyptian side. So I really like those two. Like their chemistry is a lot of fun. Artemis is basically just a darker version of Wonder Woman, just like how Red Hood's a darker version of Batman. And that dynamic, I like it a lot more.
I got another one.
Go
I'm
for
trying
it.
to think here, man.
Cyborg and Jinx. I liked them as a character. I thought that was a good couple.
You felt the vibe. He caught it.
I got it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because it's a lot more heroes in the DC universe. A lot of people don't know about it.
There's a lot, but I mean, it's like DC only focuses on like maybe 15 or 20 characters at a time.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's a lot of story that could be told with everybody. But like I said, they just don't know how to really voice it and whatnot.
They don't know how to put it together.
Mm-mm.
Let me see. Oh, well, I mean, they basically a couple, but Natsu and Lucy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I liked Gray and Juvia a lot more.
Yeah, Gray and Julia, like, yeah, that was
Even though Juvia was a little nuts, but I mean, she's a ride or die though. You gotta admit, she's ride or die.
Crazy.
She do anything for him.
She was a good type of crazy.
And Gray was just oblivious to just like what she like her feelings and everything like that.
Didn't he know? But he didn't give a fuck. Like
I don't know.
I think he knew, but it was just like there was a lot going on.
I think he speculated, but he didn't know what the hell. He doesn't know how to voice his feelings or anything like that, or to express himself like that, except if he's pissed off.
Or Urza and what's the guy?
The one dude.
Urza I forgot his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
I know you.
I think I know who you're talking about.
That's a good couple. Even though it took a while for them to get together. But, let me see. What's another couple?
Who you got, Alex?
I can't fucking like y'all naming a shit ton, bro. At this point,
did y'all like Katara and Aang?
No, I like them as a couple, bro. I wanted them at first to fucking.
At first, I wanted Zuko and Katara because it kind of like was.
You kind of like that friction.
Yeah. It was like wow, they could literally be a thing, but you know, Zuko was with May, and then Katara
I like Toph and fucking
Sokka.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I love their chemistry.
Is it confirmed that Zuko and May stood together though?
Yeah, they stayed together.
Like, so that's Zuko. Like, that's the mother of Zuko's daughter.
Yeah,
because I know in the comics they broke up for a while.
I don't know. They broke up for a little bit, but they got back together.
Okay.
I don't know too much about the comics and shit.
Nah, they had broke up for a little bit, but they had got back together though.
Okay.
I know in the comics though too, Sokka actually dies.
No way.
I thought he was alive because he was alive in Korra.
He was alive in.
Yeah, he was alive in Korra. Because remember when Jacone was it was one of the bloodbenders who was put on trial. He was like one of the main people who was like in the courtroom.
Oh yeah, okay. So I probably got it wrong. I probably read like a fake story or something about him dying because I was surprised, but I was like, this can't be real because I didn't hear nothing about him dying.
Yeah.
In Korra or nothing about the comics until I was on the internet just searching up shit. Okay.
Last one, and Jabari, you're probably gonna despise this.
What?
Because we both talked about it. Terry McGinnis, and I wanted him to be with Melanie instead of Dana.
Man, I'm fine with Dana. Like, it's okay. But I wanted him to be with Melanie so
I really wanted him to be with Melanie. Because
didn't he get her arrested, right?
She ended up getting arrested because they had to do a job, and like she didn't want to do the job. Like the Royal Flush Gang had to do a job. Yeah. She didn't want to do it. She was trying to get away, but her glider ended up messing up or something. Yeah. She falls. Terry grabs her, and she's like, "So I guess there's no use of me asking you to let me go." And then she got put in jail with the rest of the gang.
Yeah. I wanted
them she came back in a few episodes.
Yeah, she came back in a few episodes, but they didn't they didn't get together. No,
they didn't get together. Like it ruined me. I was like, damn it, go for it, Terry.
Because they had a connection. They was like, just from the first meeting, you was just like, yeah, that has to be his girlfriend.
You see the spark.
Yeah. And then like when it doesn't happen and he ends up with this other woman, because he ends up falling in love with Dana. It's just like,
I mean, not Katara. Fucking Korra and that one dude or one chick.
That pissed me off. And I'm all for love. I'm all for women loving women and stuff like that. But you build up this relationship with her and this guy the whole
payoff.
season.
No payoff, bro.
Just for her to say, or I'm gonna go with this girl to the Avatar State World.
Honestly, for me, like as I went back and watched a little bit of Korra. Honestly, just Korra's friends are just so uninteresting. I mean, the dude that she was trying to get with was just on one. I think he ended up getting with someone else anyways. I think and his brother ended up getting with one of Toph's kids' daughters or something like that. And like I said, it was just the chemistry was weird in that show. It just wasn't good. Like it was not like the God tier chemistry we had in fucking the Last Airbender. Like the Legend of Korra's chemistry was just all over the place. I didn't really like it like it.
And then it was just like you build up all this chemistry with Korra and this guy, and then you just
threw it out the window, bro.
Like Uno reverse and have her end up with this woman, which I'm fine with if the chemistry was built up, but
if she was the dude instead, that would have been perfect, right?
Yeah,
I think that the showrunners kind of like tried to make it a little too clever, and they were trying to subtly put it in. But like I said, the chemistry was just weird, man.
Yeah.
It was really weird. And I mean, like you said, Jabari, it's not like we're against, just the free love and all that kind of stuff. Like if that's who you want to be with, go be with that person. But at the end of the day, like I said, it was just weird.
There was no chemistry built into this. It was just like, all right, yeah, we're gonna put you with her and call it a day, and y'all can go to the Avatar State World, and that's the end of the show.
Happy ever after. That's right.
And it was weird.
Like, what the fuck? Like I didn't understand that.
Mm.
All right, time to wrap up.
Let me see. Do we have another topic? One last topic.
Influences on our fandoms.
Influences?
Unless y'all want to say that for another episode.
Fucking. You guys want to? What you guys trying to do another one after this, or are you guys done for today?
I'll do one more topic and then we could just because we came kind of unprepared today.
Yeah, we came unprepared. We this is all off the top of the dome.
I mean, so like you guys trying to one more topic and then we're done for the day. And then we come back another time.
Yeah,
it's up to you guys.
Shit, I can keep talking.
I can keep talking.
I actually got to get back home.
All right,
but we can do one more topic.
All right, let's knock out one more topic. All right, so let's talk about our influences, just on fandoms and just like what got us into
like shit.
Yeah, just the geek culture. Who wants to go first?
I mean, there's fucking many things that I'm like into. Like,
let's see.
Like anime, friends. I have friends that already watched anime, and they fucking introduced me into it. And like, Food Wars. You guys know about Food Wars? Yeah, that was my intro into anime.
About the anime? Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about anime for now. Like this other stuff that I got like goaded into, like video games. My parents bought me a game console, and that's how I got into video games. And from there, I just fucking dove deeper and deeper into that shit.
What was the first game console you got?
Oh, that was GameCube.
Okay.
I said this a few times. But GameCube was fucking fire, bro. I had so many games for it.
Nice.
Back in the day, like I really wanted a GameCube, but I was so up Sony's backside that I was just like, nah, PlayStation. And I started out with a Super Nintendo. That's what's crazy. I started out with a Super Nintendo, got a 64, then I got a PS1. Then PS2 came out. I was like, ugh, PS2, let's go. Next thing you know, yeah.
Fucking Xbox and no, they made that shit a rivalry for real though. Like if you're in PlayStation, you're an Xbox for some reason.
Console wars, baby.
Oh yeah, back in the day, that was a thing, man.
It sure was.
But like anime, friends, Food Wars. We would go to my friend's house every other day, fucking watch the shit together. That shit was like, it had everything, bro. It had like fucking erotic stuff with fucking like food, and then it was so over the top.
That's
bro.
another statement.
All the characters, I love the voice actors and everything.
You could not watch Food Wars out in public.
No, you cannot.
Oh no, you cannot. Me and her, we fucking watch this shit every fucking every time I come over and shit. Me and a group of friends. It was like a group of 4. And that we would fucking like order food and actually eat while we fucking watch this show. It's so fucking fun.
Did you get aroused while you were eating food and watching Food Wars, Alex?
No, I was extremely baked most of the time. We're all fucking like we're tweaking a little bit.
Sorry. I would say as for video games, the first thing me and my brothers got was a Nintendo 64, which was so fun. I think we had the first wrestling game on there. Nintendo 64 was fun. Then we got the PS1. Then then we got the PS2, and then strangely enough, we got an Xbox 360, and then my dad got the PS3. So it was like we could either play the Xbox 360 or play the PS3.
Yeah.
So it was like either or, and then we got the Wii, and then came the PS4. So and then I had the PSP and the Nintendo.
You had the Game Boy?
DS?
The Game Boy. Yeah.
Okay.
It was either the Game Boy or the DS. It was one of those.
I didn't have the DS.
It's the same thing. Game Boy DS is probably what you had.
But I liked my PSP more because that was just like on the go, just like playing my video game on the road and stuff like that. Like that was nice.
Yeah.
That's what really got me into video. I used to play video games a lot. I don't play them as much anymore. Well, obviously probably because I don't have a system, but
I think I've said this to you, but like I'm glad you don't, because they're such a waste of time, but they're so fun, bro.
They really are.
But it was like, I had a good time playing my little video games and stuff like that. But as for like anime, I got into anime when basically Toonami was still when it first came around, because I used to be up late night and I used to be like, oh, what is this show? Inuyasha? What is Bleach? What is Full Metal Alchemist? What is all this stuff? But I like it though. And so I just kept watching it. And then like that's basically what got me into anime, because Toonami got me into anime.
No, that was like my intro as well, kind of sort of.
Because I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just another cartoon.
Right.
Same. I didn't know like I was watching anime until like Shogeki, because I think that's my first anime like, but like Naruto I don't really consider anime, and Pokemon I don't really consider anime, because it was just something I was watching and I didn't know was anime.
Yeah, I didn't know Pokemon was anime until like a long time ago.
Right.
I don't even consider Pokemon an anime.
I still don't, to be honest. Sometimes
I don't think a lot of people consider it anime.
It's just like a regular cartoon, bro. Like,
but my first anime that I watched was probably Inuyasha. Before I knew it was an anime, and then I went to like Naruto and One Piece.
One Piece was too weird for me back then. I was like, no way, bro. This guy's weird.
I just was watching, and I just was like, this is actually I actually pretty I like it pretty much. And let's see, with like regular TV shows, what influenced me? Because I was already watching TV, but I guess because I wasn't watching TV like that growing up, but I guess SpongeBob, like Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh was fire.
Okay.
Like that, that's when I really started watching TV.
Yeah.
What is like the fandoms that kind of make you a little bit like the shit that like represents you a little bit?
I'd probably say like as for anime or regular TV.
Just like shows, fucking games, fucking like
games that represent me. I probably would say it's a mix of it's a mix of GTA.
Oh hell yeah, GTA is fire, bro.
And probably Sonic, the one with Shadow.
Oh, Shadow the Hedgehog, man. I love that game. That game was fire, bro. It had guns and shit, bro, and there was so many levels and shit.
Yeah, like it was
love that
fun.
game.
Or like any snowboarding or skating game for me.
On the snowboard.
Oh, and I was playing 007.
I actually played 007. I never played it.
I played a lot of 007 back in the day.
Yeah.
Like I played I think I started with GoldenEye, and then I went into The World Is Not Enough, I think. And after that, when it came out on PS2, like Nightfire, I put so many hours into Nightfire back in the day. Just playing the AI bots and beating the game and just going back and like actually trying to figure out all the extra little levels and everything like that. It was, oh my God, Nightfire was the best. Then I played Rogue Agent after that, and I kind of fell off after Rogue Agent though.
Let me see. I said video games. As for anime, I probably would say,
what's something near and dear to your heart, man?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Naruto.
it was the first thing that pulled me in.
Okay.
I'll be honest, bro. Naruto was like one of the good ones in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was Naruto, and it was Inuyasha for me. Oh no, and Full Metal.
Okay.
Like more of Naruto and Full Metal.
Yeah.
But I ain't dissing Inuyasha. But I'm just those the ones that really like
those really
Like that's
fucking.
close to my heart.
Mhm.
Those shits were airing at the same time, bro. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking. I think I was watching around the same time too.
It was just like I was having the time of my life when those was coming out. I was like I think it was every Saturday or something like that.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I just used to be like, ooh, can't wait for this episode. Like,
Mhm.
and it was before I knew about manga and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter now because you still don't fucking
I still don't read
Right.
manga, guys.
Easily
So
fucking, you can't spoil yourself.
can't spoil myself. I used to wait faithfully every Saturday for a new episode to come out.
That's fair. That's fair.
I can't, man.
Let's
Oh, my bad.
no, go for it. Go
I
for
was
it.
gonna say for TV shows, because I like a lot of really good TV shows. I don't just watch anime, so I probably would say like Drake and Josh growing up,
Nah, for real though.
and
It is like a live
it's
action.
a lot.
Yeah, like
Or Ed and Eddie.
Of course.
no, Ed and Eddie's up there. Fucking like you're naming a lot of shit that's from my list too. Like
Mhm.
Naruto for sure. Fucking Ed and Eddie's one of near and dear to my heart. Courage the Cowardly Dog and shit.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Fucking
yes.
Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry used to be so. I love Tom.
Tom and Jerry was, and then you used to have to watch it on Boomerang, so it was like
Oh yeah, I watched
Boomerang
it on
used to be such a good like
Channel.
well of just older stuff that could
was
get away
funny.
with stuff that is funny but it was still safe, but it could get away with so much stuff back then.
I'm telling you, like, what's that show, Cow and Chicken?
Cow and
Got away
Chicken?
with a lot of stuff.
Oh my god, that show was not for kids.
Yeah, like
I love that show though. It was hilarious.
that was a funny show. Or the Looney Tunes show was funny. I wish it lasted longer.
The Looney Tunes show was the one where it was kind of like it was like they did it like a reality show kind of, right?
Yeah,
I wasn't feeling that, to be honest.
you wasn't feeling it.
I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't
liked
feeling
it.
it.
I thought it was pretty good. It was I enjoyed it. I don't know. I liked it. Other shows that you could probably compare me to is probably shit Kim Possible on
Mhm.
because I ain't watched a lot of Disney,
Mhm.
but I like the Proud Family.
Proud Family.
No, my sister loved that show. She was all about the Proud Family.
Yeah, like the Proud Family was a great show.
It was a good show.
Even Stevens. What's another one? Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh, that's fire. I love that show.
That's So Raven was good.
My sister loved that one.
Yeah.
I watched a little of that. So Raven.
And I'm missing a show. What's the show with the girl, the lady? She was supposed to get a reboot.
iCarly.
iCarly was a great show. I like the reboot for iCarly too. That was good.
Okay.
I haven't seen the reboot.
The reboot was good, but it got canceled because of the like COVID shit.
Damn.
Oh damn.
I mean, not the COVID shit, but the strike.
Oh yeah. The writer's strike.
The writer's strike. I mean, they were supposed to bring it back, but then it ended again. I hate it when it got canceled. Because if you guys watch it, it's like the first couple episodes was like, okay, I gotta get used to it. But then like once like you get to like the middle of the season, it's like, okay, it's gotten like way much more funny.
I'm so weirded out by like the sitcom laugh track and shit and like all that. I'm so like weirded out by that now.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, the laugh tracks can kind of
Like,
take you out of it.
and I'm like, it wasn't that funny, guys.
Yeah, like it was some jokes on there that was like, okay, that was not that funny. Like,
Yeah.
I just like it. I liked it because they was like all, well, Spencer was already grown up, but like they got the curse on there and stuff like that. So that was funny.
It grew along with the people in it. Yeah.
Yeah, so iCarly is one of those ones I could go back and watch. That was another one. I'm trying to think of this show on Disney, man. Like,
Hannah Montana.
I didn't really like
No,
Hannah Montana.
I didn't like
that,
Hannah
to be
I
honest
Montana.
didn't
with
either,
you.
to be honest.
I didn't really like it.
I
was
liked
like,
it for the songs.
yeah.
Just so I can quote them.
Other than that, I never watched the show like
I never
that.
watched the show. I watched it a few times and it wasn't for me.
Yeah, but it's a show I'm missing, guys. What's the show with that white lady?
The Toby Maguire.
Toby Maguire.
No, Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire.
Am I
Lizzie
right?
McGuire.
Yeah.
That was, I used to watch that. That was a good show.
I never watched it, believe it or not.
You never watched it?
But like you said,
I
I
think
was
it's in the
never really
movie.
the biggest Disney kid. Like when I was really young, I was a Disney kid. Like for me, it was like But I watched all of the animation stuff. Like I watched Goof Troop. I watched Chippendale Rescue Rangers. I watched Tailspin. I watched Darkwing Duck. I watched DuckTales and all that kind of stuff.
Was Dragon Tales on there?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Dragon Tales was good.
Or what's the one with Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan Adventures. Yeah, that was my shit.
I love that show, bro.
Jackie.
Oh, it's another one too. Boy has like green hair.
Jake Long, American Dragon.
That was a good one.
Yeah, Jake Long was dope. Jake Long was dope.
That was a good show. I love that show.
They did another one on Cartoon Network. It was The Life and Times of Juniper Lee. It wasn't as good as Jake Long, but I mean it was pretty good. I liked it. Mm-hmm. Then I mean like Cartoon Network did Class of 3000, which that should have got another season. Yeah, that show was good. That was a good show. But I mean, I guess if I'm gonna go, since I guess it's my turn.
It's my bad.
No, you're good. You're good. For me, like, okay, so the first comic I got, believe it or not, was a Spawn comic, and I was not supposed to be reading it. Then I got a bunch of X-Men comics from back in the day. Really, really got into X-Men, especially like in the 90s when Jim Lee was the artist. Jim Lee's still my favorite artist ever right now. Then of course, you know, there was Batman the Animated Series, there was the X-Men Animated Series, there was a Spider-Man Animated Series.
Many animated series,
bro. Yeah, but I mean like Spider-Man and Batman dope. Were like they were the best.
Yes.
It was so dark and deep.
Like but all of them were really. But like I said, I mean, anime, believe it or not, like I've said it a million times, the first two that I actually really saw and like was like, whoa, this is actually really cool. What is this? They were Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z.
I forgot about Sailor Moon.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of Sailor Moon, I got a gift for you later.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's here.
Oh. No. I know what it is. Yeah, but like and I mean, like, then of course, like as far as shows went, like if we're gonna go with live action, I don't know if you guys ever watched My Brother and Me back in the day. That was a lot of fun.
That sounds familiar.
That was one way back in the 90s. That was like 93, 94. So
is that a movie?
No, that was a show.
That was a show.
Yeah, that was a show.
That sounds like what's that show? Boy Meets World.
Yeah, Boy Meets World was great.
That was a great show. I love that.
And then, I mean, I know that this is a controversial statement now, but I mean, I used to love the Cosby Show back in the day too, though, man.
It's not really controversial because it's a show.
But I mean, you know, but obviously, you know, Mr. Cosby and everything like that and all that kind of stuff.
I have no opinion.
The Cosby Show was
a great
that was
show.
Probably to me that's still the best like sitcom that I've ever seen. Like it's still the best.
One where he says something fuck. He has like a phrase he says about like some fucking popsicle or some shit.
Pudding pops.
Yeah, buddy. I know you're talking about.
Guys, Lonzo, I don't mean to cut you off, but what is y'all top 3 sitcoms?
Top 3 sitcoms. Ooh.
Man, there's a lot.
Cosby Show's number 1. Cosby Show. Believe it or not, Malcolm and Eddie is up there. And I mean, it's not even because the story is just so great. It's just because I always have fond memories of it because I got into it late. But I've had good fond memories of Malcolm and Eddie. We were doing 2-a-days in football. So I remember staying at my cousin's house who stayed around the corner from the school. Going up like after the first round of practice, going home, eating like a big bowl of cereal because I mean it's 2-a-days. You're hungry all the time afterwards, and just getting high and watching Malcolm and Eddie afterwards, man, and just laughing my ass off. Like Malcolm Jamal Warner's funny, Eddie Griffin is hilarious, and the cast was really fun. And then I guess my last sitcom, that's tough. Someone else take it away. I'll bring up my last sitcom in a second.
Fucking Zach and Cody consider one, right? Drake and Josh, those are sitcoms.
I guess you could say that, yeah.
But like, I only grew up on those, and like, How I Met Your Mother was one of them. Two
That's
and a Half
actually-
Men.
2.5 Men.
Two and a Half
was
Men.
funny.
It was
until
funny.
Charlie Sheen left.
Mhm.
Oh, dude, yeah, they got fucking weird. What was that one dude that took over?
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher.
Oh yeah, that 70s show was good. I love that 70s show. My fucking
I wasn't a
sister
big
loves
fan
it.
of that 70s show.
I was because I was a pothead. You know
Of
how it
course.
is.
That shit was funny. So that's your top 3?
Hold on. 2.5 Men. That 70s show. Look at this. George Lopez.
That was what I was about to say. George Lopez was one of mine.
So many, bro.
That was one of mine too.
Bro, okay. Number 3 is for
Everyone
me-
hates Chris, bro.
Everyone hates Chris.
was funny.
Oh, I got another one. Go ahead, Jabari. I'm sorry.
Top number 3 would be My Wife and Kids.
Okay.
That was funny.
Oh my God, I love My Wife and Kids. It's on Netflix and it's on Hulu. I watch it all the time.
Number 2 would be I actually like The Big Bang Theory.
I like
For
The Big
me.
Bang Theory. It's alright.
I didn't even watch it.
And-
I got to be in the mood for The Big Bang Theory
I
sometimes.
don't really have an opinion about it. I just
And
hear
then-
bad things about it.
Number 1, I'm having a hard time with number 1, but for now, I'll put George Lopez at number 1 because that show had me crying. Laughing
No,
every
that shit I
time.
grew up on, bro. That shit would come out every night and
Mhm.
shit. Like,
It was just so funny all
Yeah,
the
man.
time.
oh yeah.
Like George Lopez was too
George
funny.
Lopez is just funny just as a whole anyways, man.
Yeah,
just his
yeah.
personality is funny.
Cause me and my brother, like we just not even me and my brother, me and my whole family just used to be
Mhm.
like, is George Lopez coming on today?
Yeah.
No, it was just me, bro. My fucking family don't give a fuck about George Lopez, bro.
Mm.
They watch other shit, bro.
That show was funny, man.
I got another one. I really like A Different World too. I've been going back and rewatching that here recently.
A Different World
A Different
is
World
funny.
is so good, man. Like it's so good.
Or what's the one you said? What's the one you said? You said
2.5 Men. That's 70s show. Sweet Life, Zach and Cody, Drake and Josh.
I guess it was 2.5 Men was funny all the way up until Charlie Sheen left.
Mhm.
That was that show because I remember the scene when Judith, the ex-wife had came to go talk to Alan, and she was like, "Oh, so and so asked me to marry him," and I said yes, and Alan was like, "Wow, it kind of struck me in the heart, but I'm happy for you." So he was like, "I'll see you later." So he closed the door, and Charlie was like, 5, 6, 7, 8. No more alimony. No more alimony.
Bruh.
Bro. He's still not over it, bro. What the fuck?
You want to know one? My bad, Alex. You better say one.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Another one that was I remember watching it. Go
You
ahead.
said it, but go ahead.
No, what I was gonna say was a few of them that I used to always watch with my dad were According to Jim. I thought it was funny, and King of Queens was pretty good too.
King of Queens is hilarious.
Mhm.
That's with the guy and that woman, right?
Kevin James and his wife, basically. Yeah,
No, I watched
that
it.
show was hilarious.
that show was
I'm
funny.
surprised it doesn't get more praise.
Well, Kevin James can be a little difficult to work with sometimes. Like he's weird with his fans and everything like that.
Man, he was funny as hell
Kevin
in that
James
show.
was
I'm
funny.
not gonna lie. He was.
But Kevin James is like he always plays the same character. Like he's similar to like how Adam Sandler used to be,
Yeah.
but now Adam Sandler's getting like different roles now, and he's showing like his
He's showing his range.
his range, yeah.
Because he could do serious movies.
Yeah.
and he
Because
he-
Uncut Gems was good.
Uncut Gems was a good movie.
Uncut
I
Gems was
liked it.
good, and they said Hustle was good too, though.
But the show that you said, How I Met Your Mother, that was a good show. That
I
was a
liked
good
it.
show. I don't like how it ended, but it was a good show.
I don't think I ever found out how it ended.
Well,
There were so
Robin-
many seasons, bro. Like I don't know how many there were. Like 9,
Shit.
10.
Ted was supposed to end up with Ted ended up finding a woman
Mm-hmm.
because you know how he was always loved Robin and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was like stuck on that one chick.
Hold on a second, guys.
To the pause.
Yeah, you might as well.
What happened? Good to go, guys.
And we're back.
We're back. Hello.
Okay, so basically, how I Met Your Mother ends.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I mean, guys, this show came out like 10 years ago, so if you haven't watched it, oh well. You know how he was all about Robin, marrying Robin and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he got over it. He ended up meeting this other woman. I forgot her name. And how it ends is it like skips a few years after, and it shows him married to Robin, and the woman that he married died. And it's like,
What?
yeah, why would you do it like that? He had
So
kids
weird.
and everything with this woman. He had 2 kids, but the woman ends up dying, and he ends up being married to Robin.
What was the point of the woman?
Exactly.
It's like,
it didn't make
why couldn't it just been Robin?
it didn't make any sense. Like, I would have been fine with him like just marrying Robin, but why would you introduce this woman?
And then just
how
fucking
was
extra out.
Which one was Robin again?
The one with the black hair.
Okay.
Like she was like a part of the crew.
Yeah, she was a part of the
She-
crew and
She was
stuff
there
like
for
that.
years and shit.
Mhm.
They were like, she was a chick that everyone wanted him to be with.
Mm-hmm.
And then like at the end, I guess they just like found a chick, fucking got rid of her, fucking had kids and all that, and then married her at the end.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
weird a little bit.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just get married?
Yeah,
It
that
was
sounds
really weird because they paired him with this other woman, and
Mhm.
the woman was great.
Yeah.
Like, she was for him. And then like they do like a time skip,
Mm-hmm.
and the time skip shows him married to Robin, and he already had kids with the other woman, but the other woman died.
That's anticlimactic.
I'm just
The whole point of the show was like him like explaining to his kids that how he met like their mother and shit.
yeah.
It's fucking.
And the mother's dead.
It's just fucking. All right.
All right.
We don't know look about her. I guess she was cool. Like the whole show.
And they tried to do like a, I guess like a I don't know if it's a prequel or a sequel series to it. It's called How I Met Your Father. But
Yeah.
I haven't really gave it a chance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
I
All right.
mean,
All
either,
right.
man. That shit's it's a long show, bro.
That sounds like I said, just really anticlimactic.
I liked Friends.
I never watched Friends.
Yeah, yeah.
I liked
kinda watched
Girlfriends.
Girlfriends is a
I like
good show.
Girlfriends.
Or Moesha.
I liked Moesha for what it was. It was never my favorite.
Yeah.
But let's see what else.
But Friends was pretty. It was pretty funny. Friends was it was longer than it needed to be. But
that's what I heard.
It was pretty funny though.
Let's see. Let's see.
Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh,
It was alright.
Malcolm in the Middle was fire,
It was
bro. I
alright,
love.
yeah.
What
It
do
was
you
alright.
mean?
It
It
was
was
alright.
alright. I love that show.
I watched it.
I love that show, bro.
I mean, like I said, I liked it. I mean, you know, it's crazy that Bryan Cranston is in roles like
Breaking
the way he is
Bad.
now. But
Oh yeah, dude, I did not realize he was him.
I did not realize he could act like that because
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
right.
a good.
Brian,
He's too much of a nice guy.
Bryan
bro.
Cranston needs to be like a DC villain. Like he needs to be fucking like he either needs to be
He needs to not Doomsday.
no. not
What's the
Doomsday.
guy? The bald guy.
Lex Luthor.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
I can see that. I mean, but he's too old to do that now.
He's a
though.
little
Yeah.
old right now.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say was he either needs to be the next Commissioner because we've seen what he looks like with a mustache. He can pull off the mustache look. He needs to either be that or really if you CG, you got to CG the hell out of it. But he could be Brainiac because I
Yeah.
mean, Bryan Cranston's like really good at like delivering like really intimidating dialogue. So like. Yeah, he could do Brainiac. Now, again, you'd have to CG the fuck out of it. But I
Mhm.
mean, yeah. Let's see.
Everybody Hates Chris is underrated.
Everybody
I love
Hates
that
Chris
show.
is great.
I love that show. I grew up on that shit.
Tracy Ellis Ross was in one with Malcolm Jamal Warner back in like the early 2010s. It was called Between the Lines. It was underrated. It was really good. Like it was like trying to be similar to the Cosby Show, but it was doing it in its own way, and it
Mhm.
worked really well. And then I mean, just Malcolm Jamal Warner is underrated. I
Mhm.
mean, Tracy Ellis Ross is great, and she's one of those who she's quirky, and she's really good at being goofy, but she's so charismatic and she's so good, man.
Yeah.
Like I used to not think much about her, but after watching Girlfriends and Blackish and Between the Lines and everything
Blackish
else,
was a good show.
Blackish was really good.
I watched a little bit of that.
Blackish is like so corny and goofy, but it's so funny though.
What's another
Black
good-
AF was terrible though.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Black AF was terrible.
I didn't like that.
Mm-mm.
That was
Just like the Upshaws. Jesus Christ, the Upshaws is
the
bad.
Upshaws is horrible. Let me see. What was another good show? Oh well, George Lopez tried to bring another show back called The Lopez's.
Lopez versus Lopez.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
I never watched
It's not bad. There was another one he did. It was called something of the sun or something like that.
Yeah.
It was like around that time like stuff was like we were like it was like around the time like where Regular Show and Adventure Time and Steven Universe were at its peak. So it was like maybe back in 2013 to 2014. But I remember trying to watch it and trying to remember it was coming on, but I just never really could get into it enough. Like those episodes I watched were funny.
Yeah.
But it was just like it's missing a little something. And
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Well,
Green screen.
What happened? Oh, it's a green screen.
All right. Was that just a screensaver?
No, it just bugged out for a bit.
Oh, no.
It's fine. It's working still.
Okay. But yeah, that's my. I guess those are my thoughts on a lot of sitcoms, though. I mean,
I think I named all mine. I haven't watched too much.
like I said, Jamie Foxx, it was fine. It wasn't my favorite. Wayne's Brothers is funny. Just like I was telling Jabari, like this was off mic, but if I just need something to laugh at and I don't need to do a lot of thinking, I'll watch Wayne's Brothers.
This is not a sitcom, but The Office, you know?
I like The Office.
Office is something
Office
near
is
to
funny.
me. I got into it because like a friend of mine fucking watching. She was like, "Oh, I'm so into this," and I was trying to get into it, you know, just to fucking talk to her.
It's offbeat, but like it's
No, I liked it. I liked the show a lot. It grew. Like I didn't like it at first, but it really grew to me by the end of it.
Are you talking about The Office?
Yeah,
The Office.
That was a great show. I loved it.
like I like Steve Carell, so I mean, if he's in something, then I'm at least going to give it a shot. So yeah,
I love The Office. The Office was. I didn't like it as much when he left,
nah, I didn't like it as much when he left.
but I still finished it. So it was
I
a
never
great
finished
show.
it.
I finished it all the way through, bro.
Like
That
I
shit.
remember, like this was the year after I graduated, the year before I moved down here. My cousin had recently got Netflix, and they had all the episodes on there. So we would always pick a day. Like I'd always go up there like every Sunday, and you know I'd bring something to drink, and I'd bring some food, and I'd be like, "All right, man, Office, you ready? Let's do it." And we watch like 4 or 5 episodes, and just get lost, and just have so much fun watching it.
No, that's something I could put in the background and like not really pay
Mhm.
attention because I watched it a few times.
What about Brooklyn 911?
I never really watched that.
That was actually a pretty good show. It was pretty funny. Rest in peace to
The Captain, right?
Yeah, Captain.
Mm.
But it was actually funny. It's very underrated.
Okay.
Very underrated. It was a good show.
Always Sunny is pretty good.
That is a funny show.
I I've recently been watching it. Like I never really gave it a shot, but yeah, I kind of like It's Always Sunny.
You ever watch the Eric Andre show?
Eric Andre.
I don't like Eric Andre.
You don't like Eric Andre?
I don't like him at all.
Oh, at all? I didn't like as a person. No, that man's strange.
I don't like his style of comedy. I'll say it like
Nah,
that.
it's a little strange.
Yeah.
And he gets super fucking out of here.
Yeah, and I mean it's like his whole show is like I'm gonna piss you off the whole time, and I want to get a reaction out of you.
Jesus Christ.
Because most of the time people don't know what they're getting into when they go to his show. They don't even know like his show.
Yeah,
Like,
I
if
know.
they did a little research, they would see that he's a little strange. He's a little bit of a nut. You know?
Yeah. This isn't a sitcom, but I mean I've never really got into it, but there's a question for you guys. Did any of y'all watch any of those Saturday Night Lives or anything like that?
I will watch them sometimes, but not a lot.
Okay. 30 Rock was pretty good though, but that's probably because I mean I have a weird thing about Tina Fey. Like I like Tina Fey a lot. Like she's funny. She's very funny.
Mm-hmm. Got any more shows?
Not.
Or I think we're just
naming.
naming shows at this point, right? We're not even naming sitcoms anymore.
I'm pretty sure I'd have another sitcom if I thought about. Oh, The Neighborhood is funny.
Neighborhood.
That's new.
Gave it a chance.
You should. I mean, again, this is because of my relationship with my father. But like, if he recommends it, more than likely I'm gonna watch it. And I started watching it about a year ago. And yeah, The Neighborhood's funny. It's funny. I like it.
I got one. The Seinfeld show was funny.
I didn't even watch it.
The little bit that I watched, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it.
It was really funny. It's one of them old shows, but it's a really funny show.
People
though.
talk about it a lot. It's super praised. I'm not sure if it's actually good or not.
It
though.
actually was a really. I watched like the first 2 seasons. I haven't went back to it, but not because I don't like it, but I ain't had no time to go back to it. But it's pretty funny.
Anybody watch the Andy Griffin Show back in the day?
That was funny.
That's some very clean, wholesome shit right there.
Oh, my ass.
Anybody got anything else? Y'all wanna call this?
I think it's a wrap.
I think it's a wrap, guys.
All right. Thanks for anybody who's watching out there. We hope that you tell your friends and your family and everybody. This is 3 Geeks in a Pod.
Signing off. 3 Geeks in a Podcast. Right.
See you guys.
Bye.
That's nice. We're going on forever, bro. We got like 1:30.
You didn't stop, or did you?
I didn't. I can just cut it out later.